Hello everyone, welcome back to my solar system legacy challenge. This is episode 18. We are just here with Lisandra at the moment, who is doing a little bit of writing this morning. We left off with Maisie getting her promotion, so she's officially at the top of her career now. She has got to do some guest speaking at university about law, but we can't actually do that until 11 a.m. So she is just going to practice some debate until she can head off and do that. Whereas Lisandra, she's not working today. Is she creative? I definitely think she's a creative sim. She plays violin. She loves to write. I feel like we're going to say yes to that one. She is just working on her book at the moment. She doesn't have work today, which works out perfectly because Maisie is wanting to get engaged to Lisandra, and I feel like today is the day. We're feeling very, very confident. We've got our promotion, so I was thinking once Maisie has done her guest speaking, we could maybe go out in the afternoon to do a lunch date or something and find the perfect spot to get engaged. I feel like today's the day. Lisandra has finished writing her book, so she is just heading downstairs now to get that published. She's feeling so proud. This is her first official book that she's written, I believe, so I want her to come over. Why can't I select this? Okay, so apparently this is our letterbox. We're gonna come and sell to the publisher. Turns out this isn't actually our one, so I can't publish it there. Our one was this letterbox, but we couldn't actually access it there, so I've just moved it around here and we've been able to publish our book now, so it's out in the world. We should receive moderate loyalties, and now she's going upstairs to check out her tattoos. She doesn't actually have any tattoos as far as, oh no, she does. She's got a little flower on her ankle, but it was making me think, I did just get the businesses and hobbies pack, and I was thinking that I feel like she would want a butterfly tattoo somewhere because she's got a lot of butterfly jewelry. I feel like she really suits butterfly vibes, so I think we'll give her some butterfly tattoos at some point. But she is gonna go and watch Super Kids Cortex Catastrophe. Fair enough. I was thinking we could grab her food, but then again, I would like to go out for a lunch date with Maisie, who is not overly hungry, but that's okay. She wants to serenade her, bless. Okay, I think maybe instead of watching a movie, you can go back upstairs and continue doing a little bit more writing. I won't get her to write a new book. I might just have her practice some writing. We need the skill to be level 9 for our next promotion, and I think we're pretty close. Yeah, we're 74%, so I reckon we can get this up. And then obviously we do still need to work on that logic skill. We don't have access to a chess table or anything, but that's okay. We're not super desperate for a promotion. We're doing pretty well for money. We do have a loan payment that we need to pay off, so Maisie will do that when she gets back. I think we've got quite a bit left to pay off because we took out a 25,000 simoleon loan and we've got 16 loan payments left, so we have got quite a bit left to go, but we have got the money for it. I just feel like Maisie doesn't want to pay it all off in one go because she doesn't want it to seem like Lisandra's moved in and then straight away we're using her money to pay off all of Maisie's loans. So obviously we are going to be using her money, but not all in one go. Maisie wants to feel like she's at least earning it and contributing, so she'll do it once she's got a few paychecks as well. We'll probably pay off a couple of them, but just not all of them in one go. I know we can, but I just don't feel like Maisie would. This is a really sweet moodlet that Lisandra's got. From witnessing fulfilled life, Lisandra is basking in the glory of another sim completing a goal. There's nothing like seeing someone chase their dreams. That is so cute. Just because Maisie got a promotion, she's like, oh, I'm so proud of her. So inspiring. We also feel a little bit flirty, a little bit romantic. So I feel like a date is definitely in the cards this afternoon when Maisie gets back. She's not got too much longer left, and then yeah, she's getting a little bit hungry. She's not starving, but I reckon she'll be ready for lunch, a late lunch at this rate. It's gonna be 3 o'clock before we eat. There we go. Maisie is back now. We got paid, and then we also paid off a few of our loans. She's once again thinking about babies, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head upstairs now. It's almost 2:30. It's quite late, but we want to go and take Lisandra out on a romantic date. She has no idea that we're gonna be proposing to her. I also love that the outfits are really similar right now. I hadn't planned this, but they look so cute together. We have come out in a blizzard. It's absolutely freezing right now, so at least all the tables are inside. I'm hoping we get a good experience. This restaurant can be a little bit temperamental at times, but yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll eat here and then we'll probably head back to our neighborhood because the weather was a little bit nicer. It's not quite as you know, intense as it is now. We've been seated at the table we were at last time, and both girls are feeling pretty flirty. I feel like Maisie would probably say to Lisandra, you know, the reason we're here is because to celebrate our promotion. I feel like Maisie would say to Lisandra the reason she wants to take her out is because of the promotion. Just brag a little bit about that and be like, I've been working so hard for it. I'm so pleased to finally reach the top of my career now. And of course, because of the weather glitch at the moment, we've actually got snow inside the restaurant. We've placed our order now. We've gone super fancy with a glass of nectar and some fancy food as well. Oh my goodness, we're getting a call from Ernesto saying that Ivy Brenner has asked him on a date. She dated Maisie's dad. That's so crazy. I'm gonna have Lisandra say, do what your heart tells you, because obviously she wouldn't know that Ivy is a criminal and dated Maisie's dad, but at the same time I don't know if she'd be like super encouraging. I think she'd be like, yeah, you know what, if you feel like you want to go on a date, go for it. But I can't believe Ivy Brenner of all Sims. Something pretty interesting I noticed is that Maisie actually does not want a child right now. So I'm wondering if this has happened because in her mind now she's focused on getting engaged first. So she's like, okay, I definitely do want children and it's definitely still on the cards, but you know what, I've decided I want to get engaged, I want to get married first, so ideally we won't be having children before then. And obviously, as we discussed before, they'll be having science babies, so they won't be able to like accidentally get pregnant. But she's like, yeah, I think, you know, I've thought about it a bit more seriously. I think we should probably wait until we're engaged and married first. Our lunch date actually turned into a slightly early dinner date. We were eating at 5 o'clock, but our food is here and both girls are super impressed with how it looks. And of course, Maisie is getting, can we sit down please? Why do they refuse to sit down at this restaurant? I don't understand. At least Maisie hasn't gone to sit at someone else's table, but honestly, why don't they sit down here? I mean, at least Lisandra is behaving today and she is actually sitting down, but Maisie, she is refusing. It's definitely got to be something with this restaurant. We are not even anywhere near our table now, but at least we finished eating. Maisie has just finished her wine though, and I think we are going to end the meal and pay the bill and then see if Lisandra wants to change venues, because honestly, I don't know why I keep coming back to this restaurant every time, I swear. We're gonna go back to our neighborhood though, where the weather is a little bit calmer, and we'll find a really nice romantic spot to get engaged. So Maisie has taken Lisandra to the cute little waterfall park by the house, and she is just, you know, getting all romantic with her, declaring her love, just talking about how much better her life is now that, you know, Lisandra is here. And obviously Lisandra is lapping this up. She cannot get enough of it. She's a romantic sim and she adores Maisie as well. And Maisie is just, you know, pouring her heart out to Lisandra, and Lisandra's getting all excited thinking, hang on, what does this mean? And Maisie is now taking the time to pull out the ring and propose to Lisandra, who is of course saying yes. And look at that excitement. She's like, oh my goodness, Maisie, I had no idea. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, look at this. She's jumped into her arms. They're so cute. But they are now officially engaged. Oh my goodness, Maisie just got engaged to Lisandra. And now we need to focus on this date because we need to make sure we have a good date after this. Oh my goodness, look at them. Maisie is feeling like she wants a little bit of woohoo. I'm not surprised after that. And Lisandra is of course feeling very flirty. Oh my goodness. And Lisandra wants to head back home now. Okay, yes, I feel like now is the time. They've got engaged. They just want to celebrate with some woohoo. I had thought that maybe we could, you know, go and get some drinks to celebrate the engagement, but obviously these two did want to head back home. So I think we will head upstairs and these two can go and have a little bit of woohoo, and then we'll focus on doing some other, you know, date things that we get a good date. But these two, they can't help themselves. They've just got engaged, as I say. We have only got 20 minutes left of the day. I'm not actually too worried if we don't get a gold date because, you know, we had an amazing time. We literally got engaged. I can't believe these two are engaged now. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to make sure I go into Cass and give at least Lisandra an engagement ring, seeing as she was the one that was proposed to. And yeah, I think we will probably head to bed soon-ish and then talk a little bit more about like wedding plans and stuff in the morning, what they want to do, and announcing it to everyone as well. Promised to dedicate song. That is so cute. I mean, she doesn't even write music. But yeah, just, oh my goodness, I'm so happy for them. We did have a silver date, so we got some nice flowers. It says it may not have been perfect. I definitely think it was. They got engaged. Oh my goodness. Okay, even though they've just woohooed, Lisandra is wanting a bit more. Want to unwind a little bit with me? Okay, girlies, if this is what you want to do, go for it. The girls are both up this morning. They've showered together and they are just having some breakfast. Because Maisie didn't put her plate away yesterday, Lisandra has decided to come and eat outside instead. But we are feeling so confident right now after that successful proposal and the milestone reflection. She's feeling like she's doing it so well with her life. Just think back how much that, oh my goodness, I need to tell my family that I have just got engaged, and I think we probably will come outside and have a chat with Lisandra as well about like wedding plans. And we have got Treshly, real person here. Now is not the time, dude. We're here to talk about our wedding plans. I am not overly interested right now in them. I'm gonna come and have these two come and sit down and chat together, and we're gonna pretend that this person is not here because I don't have time for this right now. These two are now sitting down and having a chat about like all the wedding plans, when they want to get married and who they want to invite. And Lisandra is going to bring up the fact that she hasn't actually ever met Maisie's parents, and she's like, I know you have a bit of a difficult relationship with them, but like, come on, we can't get married and I've never met them before. So she is going to ask a little bit about them. Okay, so neither of the parents are actually here, so we're just going to pretend that Lisandra is asking Maisie about her parents and just be like, so when do I get to meet them then? Because obviously now we're engaged, I feel like we've been together long enough that I should, you know, at least meet your parents. I know you've got a bit of a difficult relationship with them, but we're going to be getting married, they can't not be there. And Maisie's like, oh, I haven't really given it too much thought. I've been trying to like not think about it because I still have such difficult feelings. And she is really holding a grudge, honestly. She's like, I don't know how I would even go about it because it's been so long since I've spoken to them now, and I just feel really awkward just calling it out of the blue, just be like, oh, by the way, I'm engaged. And Lisandra is gonna be like, look, you have seen how close I am with my dad. It's just so important. You have to, it's your dad. Like, okay, I get that things are difficult, but enough time has passed now. You need to move on, basically. And Lisandra is obviously absolutely in love with Maisie, and she adores her, and she really does want to get married to her, but she's like, look, I'm not gonna get married to you until you speak to your dad, okay? Like, this wedding is gonna happen, but it's only gonna happen once you have tried to at least, you know, make up with your dad. I do not want to get married until he is in the picture, until I have met him, until I've met your mom. I need to kind of have that peace of mind that they accept this relationship, that they're going to be a part of our lives. And Maisie is obviously like, well, okay. She's probably a little bit taken aback because she's not expected Lisandra to kind of say, you know, the wedding's on hold until you've spoken to them. And obviously Maisie, as we know, really wants to get married to Lisandra. So she's like, okay, maybe I should reach out. Enough time has passed. It's going to be really awkward, but I want to get married to Lisandra, and I feel like I've kind of punished Dad enough, you know? I've not spoken to him for so long. He has stopped reaching out. He stopped calling me. He stopped asking family members to speak to me. Like, he has given me that space. He's respected that. And how long can I go not speaking to him? So she's like, okay, you've got work now. You head off, and I will give it a think, but I think you're right. I think I do need to reach out to him. She's thinking about family again. But I think while Lisandra is at work, we're going to say hi to Logan while he's here. Why not? Maybe we should announce our engagement. And Amy is over here as well. So we're also going to tell her Logan isn't overly interested in the fact we just got engaged. A bit rude, but okay, hopefully Amy will be a bit more positive. She is more positive. She's more happy for us, at least. And I was thinking that maybe we could take this opportunity to go and do some working out with our climbing club. I did add a gym in San Myshuno with a climbing wall, so I think we're gonna head there now with them. I can't believe Logan's reaction. It's so rude. But we're gonna go out with Amy, Atticus, and Marisol, do a little bit of rock climbing, prepare for our expedition in the future, and probably also tell Atticus and Marisol about the engagement engagement. We're here in San Myshuno at the gym, and Maisie is ready for some rock climbing. She's literally wearing her rock climbing gear. She is just saying hi to Atticus though, and I think the first thing we're going to do is we are going to tell him about the engagement. He is also engaged. He's not got married yet, but he will be getting married very, very soon. And we are just telling him about the news, and I'm sure he's going to be so excited and happy for us. Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We're literally in the middle of a protest right now. And I think this is Atticus's mum. She is part of this protest. I love that. And look who is also here. We've got Isabella, who's looking really sad. Should we come and speak to her? I know we want to do some working out, but you know, our other best friend who lives in San Myshuno has just arrived at the same gym we're at, and she's looking really upset, so I want to find out what's up with her, and then we'll also, you know, tell her our news as well. Well, she's feeling really anxious because she's socially anxious, bless her. She's decided to come out, but she's feeling a little bit nervous. She's decided to come downstairs to by the looks of it, have a massage. But while we're here, let's also tell her the news. Maybe that'll make her feel a little bit better, a little bit calmer. We'll share some people person tips as well about how like we cope being around lots of Sims. Obviously Maisie is very, very confident, so maybe, you know, passing this on to Isabella will make her feel a bit better. So we're just telling her the news now and letting her know that we are also engaged, and she is of course super excited for us. So we're gonna give her a hug, and then I think we're gonna head upstairs and actually do some working out. It looks like Marisol is actually using the climbing wall, which is amazing, and I think we're gonna come up here and we're gonna do an endurance one. We're gonna do the vertical challenge. Here we go. Maisie has changed into something a little bit more appropriate for climbing. Look at her go. She is definitely gonna be the most prepared for this, but I'm hoping that while we're here, everyone else will also start working out on the machines a little bit. Beth Sterling, no, we are not donating to you. We were unable, oh, okay. We were unable to complete that. So I think we're just going to do a practice climb for now. It says higher fitness can increase this. What do you mean? Our fitness is basically maxed out. We actually might max this out today, potentially. But for now, we're just going to continue practicing. I noticed as well, there was actually another option to add go rock climbing onto the club activity. So hopefully having both of these on here will increase our chances of our friends also rock climbing. And we've added workout too, because they need to make sure they're both, all three of them are physically fit as well. And Amy is now coming along to do some practicing. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully they will work on this. And I think while Maisie is doing the climbing, she's probably going to think a little bit more about that conversation she had with Lisandra, especially about, you know, seeing her parents. It does make her really nervous, but she knows that it does have to happen at some point. She can't keep running away from her past. I know it's going to be difficult for her. She admits this, but she's like, when have I ever not faced a challenge? When have I ever not done something just because it's difficult or because it makes me anxious or nervous? I've always tried stuff, no matter how it makes me feel, and this is not something that I'm gonna shy away from. I need to be the bigger person here. I need to reach out. I need to bite the bullet and actually do it. So I think what she's gonna do is, once she's finished this rock climbing, I think she's actually gonna call her dad and maybe just see about having a conversation with him, maybe meeting up again. So she is actually talking to her dad right now for the first time. He did pick up the phone, of course he did. He would not ever say no to like a phone call with Maisie. It's been so long, and he is probably feeling so emotional right now, really overwhelmed, but like also trying not to give it away on the phone to scare Maisie off or anything. But they did have a brief chat. She's just gonna go and request a foot massage after an intense day of working out. Lisandra is home from work now. She did a really good job. I'm gonna see if she can't work on her logic. Okay, that's fine. Just work on your writing skill. And Maisie is going to go and have that massage and then head back home and tell Lisandra, you know, that she did actually reach out to her dad. Maisie, you could have at least taken your socks off for this. How disgusting. Why is she not taking her socks off? This is really weird. Maisie is back home now. She's feeling really good after that foot massage, actually. She's still feeling so confident, and we are having some dinner with Lisandra, and I do think we will tell her that, you know, we did actually reach out to our dad like we said that we would. Oh, and Marisol is here. Okay, well, we'll have this conversation afterwards because I do want to see what Marisol has got us. She's like, we'll put a pin in this conversation. Marisol's here. I'm just going to go and see what she wants, but we will definitely continue this conversation tonight because, you know, things went positively. And yeah, I did reach out to him. She's not told him what like they said or what they arranged yet because obviously Marisol knocked on the door at the most convenient moment. But I want to see what she got us. She gifted us some uncommon plants? Oh, she's maybe giving them to us to give to Lisandra. She's like, oh, I saw that Lisandra moved in and I know she is like interested in gardening and all of that, so I thought, here you go, you can give these to her. I'd hope that she'd open the door, but you know, you did, so maybe you could pass these on to her. It is all over the place. Oh my goodness. Marisol has come in now. We are just introducing ourselves to her. I'm not sure that was the best first impression for either of them. We think she's egocentric and she thinks we're a bit of a nature maniac, but we do have amazing compatibility. Oh, and she does want to become friends with Marisol. Okay, so she's like, I will look past this because she did just give us a gift, you know. And Maisie actually didn't tell Marisol about the engagement, so while we're here, we should probably actually announce that, you know, Lisandra, she doesn't just live with us because she's our girlfriend. We are actually engaged now and we'll be getting married, and yeah, look, we're super excited about it. And of course, we are going outside to have this conversation, so maybe Lisandra, you can do a bit of washing up while they're outside, because this place, these two do not do the dishes at all. We need a maid. Honestly, we're just gonna tell Marisol now about the engagement. She reacted a lot better than her fiance did, and she's giving us a hug, bless her. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a chat with her and then probably say goodnight, just because we do actually want to continue this conversation with Lisandra. Lisandra broke the sink. Great. Well, we will repair that at some point. But for now, let's finally have this conversation. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. We're going to tell Lisandra, you know, that we did actually speak to our dad on the phone today. It took a lot of, like, you know, motivating ourselves to do it because Maisie is a very proud sim. She holds a lot of pride and she is definitely holding a grudge on her dad. So she is like, it took a lot for me to do it, but, you know, you asked me to do it and I respect your wishes, and you know, you are right. It does feel weird, the idea of maybe getting married without my dad there, and I do miss him, even if I hate to admit it, I do miss him. So I did call him up and I actually thought maybe while you're at work tomorrow, and I don't have work, Maisie, stop doing that, come and sit back down. She was saying, while you're at work tomorrow, I was thinking maybe I could arrange to actually see him again, because I've done my workout for the weekend, I do not want to push it too far, and I'm doing really well with work. I've not got any work things I actually need to do or prepare at the moment, so I've got the day off while you're working, so I thought potentially I could actually see him then, and we agreed that we would actually meet up and yeah, just kind of catch up. And I feel like Lisandra does really appreciate this. We've got that opposites attract sentiment. She's like, I really appreciate you doing this for me, it really does mean a lot. Like, you didn't take ages wallowing over this. You decided to do it straight away when I mentioned it, and I would really like to meet your parents before we get married. So I'm so pleased that you've taken on what I've said, and yeah, I think, oh my goodness, we're going to see Ezra again soon. So after that conversation, it's 11 o'clock and these two are going to head off to bed, and then Lisandra will have work tomorrow. Once she gets this skill up, she should be ready for a promotion after her day. Are you okay? Can you go to bed, please? And Maisie, she will be meeting up with Ezra. Okay, well, apparently we can't sleep because we have got a trash overload event. We need to empty the trash and complete the trash removal. So I guess the girls are both going to wake up. We're not going to pay someone to remove it, even though, to be fair, Lisandra probably would want to. On reflection, I do think Lisandra would just go to bed and Maisie would sort it all out. So Maisie, can you come downstairs and throw all of this away? Lisandra is squeamish. She hates the idea of this. Maisie's like, don't worry, I will deal with it. You repaired the sink, I will go and sort out all this trash. But she has woken up with a want to get married to Lisandra, so I'm definitely going to pin that in and also just be friendly with her. She's so adorable. It's officially the first day of winter today. Lisandra is up and just gonna go and get herself sorted, grab herself some breakfast before she's got work in 5 hours, so we've still got a little bit of time. She also woke up with wants to do with Maisie, be friendly, and also woohoo. Of course she did. Maisie has also decided to get up this morning. She is having some eggs and toast for breakfast and she is feeling really inspired and happy. She's feeling like she's in a good mood, luckily, before she arranges to meet her dad, and probably, I don't know if I want to meet Lucy as well. I don't know if we should just try and meet up with our dad to begin with and then Lucy on another occasion. I feel like that would be better for Maisie. As Lisandra has got a few hours until work, she is going to start writing a new romance book as she is feeling very, very flirty. And then I think Maisie, she will need to make sure she gets herself sorted. Body language? Okay. Maisie is going to go use the bathroom and shower, and then I might have her go upstairs and practice a little bit more of her debate until we head out. We won't go and see Ezra until Lisandra has headed off to work. So about 12 o'clock, we're going to head to Henford on Bagley to meet our dad again. I did give Lisandra a little engagement ring, one that matches her outfit and her aesthetic, little gold jewellery with a pink stone in it. I think it suits her really well. Maisie is feeling pretty focused, but also a little bit hot-headed. So she is probably thinking about how things were the last time she saw her dad, and it's probably irritating her a little bit, but she's like trying to push it to the back of her mind. She's going to try and, you know, not focus too much on it. She's trying to, you know, move past this. But Lisandra has just maxed the writing skills. She's got her writing to level 10, which is amazing, and she wants to do more woohoo with Maisie before she goes to work. To be honest, I don't know if she's going to get time. I think she's going to finish this book in one sitting, so if she finishes it and gets time for woohoo, then fine by me, but honestly, I don't think you're going to be able to fit it in. Oh my goodness, Lisandra, honestly, your words are so funny. Right, go for it. Because of the size of the house, these two can't actually talk to each other in order to woohoo. We have only got 15 minutes until work though, to be fair, so we'll leave that for now. But yeah, I think it's definitely more of a reason for these two to want to move somewhere a little bit bigger, because it worked well for Maisie when it was just Maisie, but now that they are engaged and they're planning their future, they're thinking a little bit more about a future home as well. Maisie's thinking, she's feeling a little bit inspired, so maybe she's thinking about the future home, the next step. She wants to serenade Lisandra, but Lisandra is heading off to work now. Ethan's inviting us to his birthday party. We're going to pass because we have actually arranged to meet up with our dad, so we probably should give him a call. Maisie has made it to Henford on Bagley with Ezra. It looks a little bit different from when we last saw it because I have changed save files since then, but she and her dad are coming over to sit on a bench and just chat with each other. She's running through the pond, of course she is. Ezra obviously looks a little bit different since we've last seen him. He has aged up quite a bit. He's grown out his beard, he's grown out his hair, and he looks so adorable. I miss seeing him, but he's coming to sit next to Maisie. He looks so happy. Honestly, look at him. Right, we do need to have a chat with him. He's excited about the snow, and of course argue is the first thing that's there, but I think what we do need to do is do a smooth apology and just apologise for it being so long since we've seen each other. And I think instantly he's like, don't worry about it. I'm just so happy to see you again. And Maisie is in such a good mood, and they've already gained a sentiment. You're so fun to be around. Really enjoy spending time with you. And he's like, I'm just so happy to be with you again. It's been too long, and I just want to hear about everything in your life. So I think we're going to do a deep personal conversation, and Ezra is actually going to listen to Maisie. He's not going to talk about his own things. He's not going to turn the conversation onto him. He's going to make sure he listens to his daughter, and she's going to tell him everything about university, about her career, about Lisandra. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. Maisie has clearly missed her dad more than she realised, because this friendship bar is going up so quickly, and she's remembering how easy it is to speak to him, and she just can't stop talking. And I do think she will probably talk up Lisandra and say, you know, it's actually her who told me to speak to you again. Okay, so I don't actually have the option again to talk up Lisandra, but we're going to pretend we have, and I think Maisie is going to say she's not just my girlfriend, though we are actually engaged. It happened really, really recently, and I just love her so much, and I'm just so excited. And Ezra, you could have reacted a little bit better. But then he's giving her a hug and a kiss. He's like, I'm sorry I reacted that way. I'm just so sad that I've kind of missed this whole journey, but let's not dwell on it. Let's not think too much about it. I'm here now, and I'm just so pleased that you're finally telling me these things. It may have taken a little while to kind of move past where we were, but we're here now, and that's all that matters. So I think his reaction was more of a gut reaction, because he's missed his daughter's not only university experience, her first proper relationship, but also her engagement, and he was a little bit bummed by that, a little bit gutted, which is completely natural. But then he did give her a kiss afterwards on the cheek and was like, I am really happy for you, and I'm sorry I reacted that way. But these two used to do fishing together when they were younger, and oh, we're good friends again. I love that. We have gotten so close again, and he has learned about our career, But I do want them to go fishing together because this is something they used to do and I thought it'd be really cute for them both. Oh, look at them. They're back to how they used to be. I can't believe it. I'm so happy we're here with Ezra again. Maisie hasn't really asked too much about like what's going on in his life, and he is being smart. He is not talking too much about himself as well because he knows that this is difficult for Maisie, and he's like, I'm just so happy that, you know, she's back in my life again. I don't want to push things too far, but he is obviously going to have to tell her a few things about, you know, how things are going for him. And of course, Ezra being Ezra has come to join this fitness class. Even though he's maxed his wellness, he's like, I'm going to do some yoga. Okay, why not? Let's come over and join him, shall we? Hopefully we can catch the class before it actually starts. Here we go. We did make it in time. These two are doing a little wellness class together, a little yoga class with each other. I think this is really cute. We'll save the chats for afterwards. But he's like, come on, Maisie, you know how much I love yoga and know how into fitness you are. It's a different form of fitness than what you'd be used to, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And it'll be something nice for them to do together. So they'll just do a little bit of yoga for now. And then we do have a few other bits that I want to be doing for our friendly hangout because I do want them to have a good time. They do have amazing compatibility after all, and we do have Daddy Dearest from The Best Relationship and Little Discipline, which is perfect for them, but they are still difficult, so I'd like to see if this can change. I don't expect it to happen, you know, the first time they're seeing each other, but then again, look at all these sentiments we've gained from the first time we're seeing him again in years, and that friendship is all the way up here. We probably should ask a little bit about Lucy as well and ask how things are going with her. Are they still engaged? Are they still planning on getting married at some point? I love this. Look at Maisie wobbling and Ezra just being so perfect at wellness. It's so funny. I really like this lot as well, by the way. This did come with the save file that I downloaded and it's so adorable. And even though it's snowing, it's not like too snowy, so we can still do some fishing. We have asked Ezra about Lucy and he says, I'm so in love with Lucy. I'm so pleased we got together again. I'm so sorry, you know, about how things went down when we did get back together again, but I'm just so happy with her and things are going really well. And we are going to congratulate him on his engagement because we probably never actually said that back then. Congratulations, we're so excited for your engagement and can't wait for the wedding. She's probably asking a bit about like, do you know when you're going to get married? And he's saying, you know, we've been engaged for a really long time. We haven't got a date or anything. We're just happy where we are right now. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure I was talking with you before we got to that point. Before we got married, I wanted to be back in contact with you. But, you know, knowing that you're getting married as well, I don't want to step on your toes. I would rather, you know, focus on your engagement, focus on your marriage, and then we can get married afterwards. It'll be a much smaller thing. It's not going to be a big deal. And these two are actually freezing, so maybe we should get them dressed. They're both in their cold weather clothes, and hopefully Ezra won't be blue. There we go. Much longer. We're going to come and sit back down again and continue chatting. And yeah, just catching up, making up for old time. He's thinking about babies. So he's like, I've missed my baby, I've missed her so much, it's been so long and I can't let this happen again. I think it was hard for Maisie at first to like reconnect with her dad, but things have felt so natural talking with him again, just like things used to be, and she's just enjoying like talking about everything that's happened in her life and kind of hearing snippets of what Ezra's been going through as well. And things are just going so well. He is feeling a little bit uncomfortable, so we'll probably head home soon, but he is just so happy to be with her again. And look at their friendship bar. It's honestly insane. She's just showing Ezra some pictures now from her university time, and I think they probably start to say goodbye soon, and maybe we can throw like an engagement party with the whole family, and then we can see everyone, but we can also be there with Ezra as well. It's still obviously every now and then a little bit awkward between them because so much time has passed. It is obviously going to be a little bit awkward at times, but things are still going well despite the little bit of awkwardness between them. But I think we're going to give him a hug and just say, like, it's been really nice chatting, it's been really nice catching up after so much time, and we're really looking forward to seeing him again soon. Oh my goodness, and Elodie is already messaging. I heard you became friends with Ezra. She's like, I heard that you chatted with your dad on the phone, you're going to see him today. I'm so pleased that you two are back in contact again. He has missed you so much, and now my can't stop hugging. Oh, and he adores her. Now Lysandra's not at work, we can actually talk her up to Ezra, so we are going to do that, and we are going to talk about how amazing Lysandra is, and we're so excited for him to finally meet her. And we'll do that at the engagement party. He's like, wow, I'd love to get to know her. She means so much to you. She's got to be an amazing sim. But these two just can't stop hugging each other. It's so cute. He is asking if, you know, she's got any tattoos. She's showing them off. But the friendly hangout has ended now. It's a silver event, which is good for their first time meeting. But honestly, their relationship has improved so much. Like, obviously we've got to work on this. I don't want this to be difficult for much longer, but their sentiments with each other are so good. The fact they're hugging, the full friendship bar, it's just so nice seeing him again. And I think on this note, I am gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I can't believe we got engaged in this episode and reconnected with Ezra. So much happened and it's so good. But if you did enjoy this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!